let me tell y'all, this morning has been so stressful. I ended up leaving home a little late, like a few minutes late, because I decided to take another shower at the last minute because I washed last night, but then I was like, I want to, wash again, freshen up, I want to smell, so I took another shower, which put me behind a few minutes. And I had to make sure I got my husband's clothes on in the washing machine before I left because, like I said, he's going to be gone all weekend. And our washing machine was broke, and it just got fixed yesterday. So everybody's clothes are dirty and backed up. So I had to try to make sure he had his clothes to go. So that put me behind a few more minutes. Y'all, on the way here, the GPS was just adding time. Like, my appointment was supposed to be at 11:30. And, my appointment was supposed to be at 11:30. I had to stop and get gas. I didn't have enough gas in the car to make it, so I had to stop and get gas. Alright, stopped to get gas, got back in the car. The GPS put me at getting here at 11:40. So that's 10 minutes late already. So I'm like, okay, all I got is 5 minutes to spare. And like I said, we used to live here, so I know accidents happen all the time, and you have to get on the interstate to get everywhere. So accidents happen all the time, so I'm like, I need those 5 minutes plus some because there's no telling. Y'all, tell me why I'm just driving, cruising along, and I'm playing something on my phone, so I'm not paying attention to the GPS. I look up at the GPS, it now says 11:49 for arrival time, and I'm like, what? Like, that is past the 15-minute time slot that they give you to allow you to be late. So I'm like, oh my goodness, alright. So now I'm about to drive all the way to this appointment, get there, and they're going to tell me they can't see me. So I'm still 40 minutes out at this point when I see that. So I'm like, okay. I called the office and I'm like, I don't know if it's an accident up ahead or what it is, but the GPS is just adding more time, and at this point it's saying I'm getting there at 11:49. And I just want to know if y'all will see me at 11:49 because I don't want to come all the way there and then y'all tell me no. And I still got 40 minutes to go and I've already been driving for an hour. And she was like, well, I can put in a message to the doctor, let them know, and see what they say. I can let you hold on for another minute or so to see if they respond. She was like, but, I don't know. And then basically they didn't respond right away. So she was like, I would still go on to the office and just let them know you come from 2 hours away and they should see you because they can't turn you away if you come from that far. And I'm just like, okay. So then I'm driving along and I'm pushing it, and while I'm on the phone with her, the GPS says accident ahead, and then I see like the ambulance is here, the sirens. So I'm like, okay, it is an accident. I hear the sirens and the GPS just said it. So she was like, yeah, I put it in that it's due to traffic and accidents. So then I'm pushing along and I look back at the GPS. Now I'm down 4 minutes, so it says arrival time 11:45. So I'm like, okay, good. That's the last minute I got in that 15-minute grace period. Y'all, keep coming. Tell me why I passed 3 car accidents. 3 car accidents. Not 1, not 2, but 3. And then when I'm on the street, when I finally make it to the street to get to the office, where it says I'm gonna make it at 11:45, 4 minutes from the doctor's office, the traffic is backed up. The police are at the traffic light holding up traffic, and the traffic is backed up for a couple lights. Y'all, I'm like, what in the world? Like, this can't be real life. But I'm telling y'all, we used to live here, and that's how things go. Like, it's accidents on top of accidents all the time on the interstate. And even not on the interstate, it's just always accidents because these people drive crazy here. Super crazy. So I made it to the appointment. The doctor saw me. Everything was fine. Everything checked out good with my heart, so that was good. I got a good report. Then I knew he wanted to recheck my cholesterol levels because I saw in my chart that it said cholesterol test overdue. So I'm like, well, maybe they're going to want to check my cholesterol, so I'm going to fast just in case, which is what you're supposed to do for that lab. Y'all, so at the end of the appointment, he's like, okay, yeah, everything's good, so we're going to check your cholesterol, and you can just go to any of our lab locations to get tested. Lab locations? Y'all don't check in the doctor's office? And I'm like, where I live, we don't have any offices for this hospital. So they're only here. So either I got to go today, now, or it's not gonna get done right now. So I'm like, can you tell me where our location is, because I'm not familiar with the area. So he tells me the girl at the front can give me a list. So I'm like, okay, and I'm already in my head trying to rush because I'm trying to get back by 2:30 to pick my son up from school. So I'm like, okay, that throws me off because I was trying to be done from here and leave by 12:30. That'll give me plenty of time to get back to my son. I'm walking out at 12:30, but now I gotta go get a lab. So I'm like, okay. And once again, it's a city area, so you gotta get on the interstate to get everywhere. You gotta travel a good little ways to get, these places if it's not right there. So I go to the front, ask the girl. She gives me the printout of the locations. Y'all, she tells me, okay, well, this such and such hospital is probably going to be the closest to you. So it'll probably be your best bet. So I'm like, okay. I don't listen to people. I don't take people for their words. So I get in the car and I start typing in the locations in my GPS to see how close they are. Mind you, it was 10 locations. I type in the location she gave me first. Y'all, it was 31 minutes away. That means I gotta drive 31 minutes there. Then it was a hospital. So then I gotta go in there and wait amongst all the other hospital patients that are already in there that had labs ordered already. So that's gonna put me way behind with going to pick my son up. So then I'm like, okay, no, that's a no-go. So then I start putting in a few other locations. The next location was 15 minutes away. That's better. The next location was 10 minutes away. Okay. But that was also a hospital. I don't want to have to be mixed in and waiting amongst other patients. So I'm trying to find a clinic or a lab, just like a lab facility. So the fourth place I put in, it said, and I remember the doctor telling me, he was like, yeah, we have plenty of locations. The girl can give you a printout, but there's a location right up the road. So I'm like, okay. So I put in the fourth place, and it said 4 minutes down the road. Y'all, I said, thank you, Jesus. And it was a lab clinic. It wasn't a hospital, so I didn't have to worry about having to wait amongst the hospital patients. So I'm like, okay, so I put it in, I get there, it's a huge building, parking lot full, so I'm like, dang, I hope this is not all the people waiting. So I'm like, dang, I hope this is not all the people waiting for labs. So then I get in there, nobody's in there waiting, I'm the first person. There was a lady that came off the elevator right as I walked past the elevator. She was going to get labs too. Had she been a few steps ahead of me, I would have had to wait 10 to 15 more minutes, which would have put me behind even more time. But I'm telling y'all, God is so good. He worked everything out today just the way I needed it to work out. Thank you. So I got in there, got my lab drawn, and I got out the door, and now I'm on my way back. And now I'm on my way back to back home, and I can pick my son up on the way. So yeah, y'all, that's how my morning's been. It's been very hectic and stressful, but other than that, great news from the doctor. Everything's good. So yeah, that's it. I'm going to pick my son up. We're going home, get him something to eat, help him with his homework. Hopefully he doesn't have homework. And if he doesn't have homework, and even if he does have homework, we're going to work on his alphabet, him writing his alphabet. And yeah, I don't know what else we're going to do today other than I need to clean and organize. So yeah, that'll be about it, I think. Oh, and let me just tell y'all something. If you want to do YouTube or any social media, just do it and don't worry about what other people say. I've had so many people say things like I talk too much in my videos, they can't watch me because I talk too much or whatever. But listen, be yourself and do what you want to do, because at the end of the day, that's going to be your page, your social media. Do it how you want to do it. If they don't want to watch it, they don't have to watch it, because I guarantee you it's people who will watch it and will enjoy it. They will love your personality and they will enjoy it. I used to think that I couldn't do vlogs because I don't really go anywhere. I'm like more like a homebody. I have my kids all the time. So I used to think I couldn't do it, but until I found Just Jazzy. If y'all don't know who Just Jazzy is, make sure y'all go watch her. She's a much bigger YouTuber. But she has all her kids with her all the time. She stays home pretty much all the time. She's a homebody, but she vlogs, and she has a successful vlogging channel. She is a very successful content creator, entrepreneur, business owner. She made me realize that I can do it too. And if she's at home all day, all she does pretty much is talk to the camera, which that's what vlogging and YouTube is, talking to the camera. I don't know, unless you want to watch those aesthetic videos where the music's just playing in the background. I don't know what else to you would expect other than somebody talking to the camera because you clicked on there to watch them. But don't let people discourage you. Do what you want to do and do it how you want to do it. It's your page, your channel, whatever it is, your account. They don't want to watch it, they don't want to follow it, they don't have to, because it's plenty of other people that will. I promise. And don't expect family to be your biggest supporters, because they will not. It's going to be strangers. So keep that in mind and just do what you got to do and you'll be alright. But I'm going to talk to y'all later. I'm not going to hold y'all up in conversation because I want to listen to the radio, something off my phone that I want to listen to, and make sure I focus on the road to get my son, because this traffic is thick. So I'll see y'all at the house. They wouldn't eat the leftover Indian food, so I had to cook them a pizza, y'all, just to make sure they eat. Y'all, so it's late. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. I've been back at home. When I got home, that headache that I had all morning got really bad. And thank goodness my husband found out he didn't have to go to work, because I took the opportunity to go lay down and take a nap. And I crashed because I didn't get much sleep last night, and then that headache was just killing me. And what I think it is I'm just picking up on that bug that the kids have, because I've been coughing and sore in my chest when I cough. Yeah, so I just wasn't feeling good. I pumped myself with my vitamins, and yeah, that's about it. Fed the kids. Like I said, they didn't want to eat the leftovers, so I put them a pizza in the oven. They ate that just fine. Read them their bedtime stories for their reading log. And now I'm about to go to sleep because I got to get up in the morning and take my mama to the doctor. So I'm going to get up, take my son to school, come back, pick her up, take her to her doctor's appointment. And that's probably going to turn into a long day. But thankfully it's Friday. So I just wanted to come on here and close out the vlog. And I will see y'all tomorrow.